All right, we got another life lesson video, man. Some things I picked up along the way in my life, man, along my journey in life. I'm all about sharing wisdom, insight, helping people out to the best of my abilities, man, enriching people's lives, bringing them things of value, So don't let the message in this video go over your head. It's a lot of great gems in here. This is the first thing I realized that I see a lot, man, is that everybody admires successful people, their good fortunes, their fame and fortune, but everybody doesn't want to do the things that those successful people have done to get to where they're at in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wants to be along for the ride. They don't want to be down with you. When you want to come up, you grinding it up. You trying to get to that point where you reach success. Once you start to reach success, babe, don't be surprised when you got friends, family, everybody coming out the woodwork, people you ain't talked to in years, talking, oh, I knew you could do it, man. I knew you was going to do it, man. I knew you was going to blow up, wanting to hand out shit like that, man. I don't have time for none of that, man. If you wasn't down with me from day one, you wasn't in it to win it, man. When I ain't have nothing, man, don't try to come along for the ride when everything's going good for me, when my blessings start to come down. That's why I say I'm never going to forget the people, that been with me since I first started my channel, that's been grinding, been riding it out with me, from the get-go. That's how you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how life goes, That's why there's winners and there's losers in life. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to do what the minority are doing instead of the majority. Like I said, most people, they just want to do just enough just to get by. They don't want to really go after what it is they want in life, So by you jumping off the porch and going after your passion, pursuing what it is you want to do with your life and making it about you and your happiness, you're doing what majority of people don't have the courage to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to think like that when it comes to your mindset. Don't be like the masses, be in the minority. It's just like if you go to a football game, right? Majority of people are in the crowds, they're spectating, on the field. There's only 22 players, you want to be the player on the field making plays. That's what I want to be. I want to be out there, people coming, they showing up to watch me. That's how I was when I played football. That's how I try to carry myself when it comes to my life. You know what I'm saying? Making these videos, making this content, you got to be in the minority, not the majority. This is the next thing, man. When it comes to your work ethic and your hustle, man, you gotta hustle and you gotta grind relentlessly. You know what I'm saying? This may sound like a crazy analogy, man, but this joint right here is so true. When it comes to your hustle, you gotta damn near be like a crackhead. You see a crackhead, right? What do a crackhead do when they wake up, man? They're not letting nothing get in between them and getting their next high. They don't care what they got to do. They're going to hustle. They're going to come up with a way to get their next score. You know what I'm saying? That may not be the best analogy, man, but that's what I thought of, But like I said, man, the message, don't sleep on the message, man. You got to hustle relentless. You got to show up every day. You have to go the extra mile. That's just how life goes. The rewards, the trophies, the blessings, it goes to the people who are willing to do what it takes to win regardless, man. Show up every day. It's not little league football or 4-H summer camp, the Boys and Girls Club, where everybody gets a participation trophy just for showing up. Once you reach adulthood and you reach the real world, man, you're in for a rude awakening, man. There's no participation trophies in life. There's winners and there's losers. You know what I'm saying? You either grind for it, and if you don't grind, you don't work, you don't eat. Simple as that, man. There's no handouts. There's no free lunches, man. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to assist you, man. But whatever you're trying to do, you got to rely on yourself and you got to save yourself, man. You got to throw yourself a lifeline. Throw yourself the thing that you use when you drown in the pool. Be your own hero, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect nobody to come save you because guess what? They're not. Nobody's coming to save you, man. Everybody got their own stuff they're trying to do in your life. You got to figure out what it is you want out of your life, and you got to go and do. The time is now. It's no time to waste. It's no time to procrastinate, sit back, this and that, man. You got to get up and hustle, grind, hustle. That's what I'm doing every day. I've been locked in, man. I ain't got time to focus on nothing but my mission. These videos, this content, go to work, go to the gym, lift weights, and come home and work on this content. That's what I do every day. I don't care what day it is. It doesn't matter, man. It could be my birthday, whatever, man, holiday. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get it regardless. I'm locked in. My mind is on my grind, man. I won't stop until I complete the mission. You know what I'm saying? Hustle, hustle, hustle all the way to the end. Don't stop. Keep going, man. You got to have that can't stop, won't stop attitude, man. Ain't no time to be feeling unmotivated, uninspired, man. You depressed, sad. Forget all that, man. Use that as energy. Use that as medicine, man. Motion is medicine. The world is constantly spinning, right? It's constantly moving. So that tells you, you got to constantly stay moving, man. Stay busy, stay productive, stay working on you. You're not going to be here forever, man. You ain't got all the time in the world. You could be gone tomorrow. You could be gone today. You could be watching this video and something tragic happen right as soon as you get off watching this video, man. So this should be all the motivation you need to get up and to go and get what it is you want out of your life. You know what I'm saying? This is the next thing, man. Everything in life has a price. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is free. You know what I'm saying? It's all in what you value and what you're willing to sacrifice, to get what you want. I just kind of touched on this a little bit, man. There's no handouts. There's no free lunches. If it sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it is too good to be true, man. Don't let nobody sell you a dream. You could be rich overnight, get rich quick scheme, scam, pyramid scheme. None of that works, man. It's like 1 in a million. For the rest of us, the other million, it's hard work, consistency, and what are you willing to sacrifice at the end of the day? You have to sacrifice in order to get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? Being an adult, taking care of your responsibilities, handling your business, it requires sacrifice. If you want to be successful, if you content, with just getting by, just being an average Joe, just doing enough to get the bare minimum, then cool. That's not for me. I want the best for myself. I want to try to be the best possible version of me that I can be today, so that's why I'm constantly working, and I just keep moving. I don't stop, man. Once I lock in on something, it's like I become obsessed with it. It gets to the point where it's like sickening. It's just like nights. I may stay up to 3, 4 in the morning just recording videos. I'm like a scientist, a mad scientist locked away in the lab, man. The other night I was up to probably damn near 2, 3 in the morning. I had recorded literally probably like 5 or 6 videos. It take a lot of energy, to come on here, get your topic down, what you want to talk about, have that screen presence, and to deliver a good video. I was exhausted, but I was like, man, I got to keep going. I just keep thinking about, what happens when this becomes successful? What happens when I win? That was the motivation I needed right there to stay up, man. I'm like, I could have been like, man, I'm going to make this one video, then I'm going to go to bed. I said, man, F that, man. I'm going to make a couple more. Keep going, man. Keep grinding. Keep hustling, man. Just don't stop. Don't stop. What you got to lose? Me, I ain't got nothing to lose. I come from nothing. I was born broke, born poor, born into poverty. We didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up. So I'm going to risk it. Ain't nothing to it, man. For me, it's like second nature. I'm going to put it all on the line, and I'm going to do everything I can to get out of this life what it is I desire. I ain't got nothing to lose. I have everything to gain. You know what I'm saying? This is the next thing, man. This is the last thing I'm going to leave y'all with. When it comes to, navigating through your life, you got all these grand plans. You got all these visions and stuff, man. Along the way, at some point, you're going to experience setbacks and losses. You have to learn how to take the good with the bad, and you have to learn how to keep trucking, man. Taking losses, having setbacks is a part of the game. You can't just take the wins and just be along on the ride for the good times. You got to take the losses and embrace those losses too, man. That's what comes with it. The greatest people in the world, some of the most successful people we know, they were told no time after time after time. They had setbacks, failures, man. They didn't give up though. they kept at it. They kept grinding, man. Even if they had to go a different way, they had to take an alternative route, they stuck to their plan. They stuck and they believed in themselves and their vision, man. That's why they are where they are today, man. They had the courage to do what most people don't, man. Most people probably going to give up at the first sign of trouble. The first sign, that it looks like they're going to take a failure or have a setback or a loss, man. Some people just tap out and it's like, man, I tried. Hey, it is what it is, Other people, man, they got that go-getter mentality. They got that dog in them, man. They're like, nah, I ain't taking that. I won't accept no for an answer, man. I got to figure out another way to get to this, man, because I believe in this. I believe what I'm doing can be successful, man. And it may not have worked out the first time. That just means I got to go back to the drawing board and rework my strategy, man. And boom, once I rework my strategy, I'm right back on the battlefield. I'm right back in the trenches, man, grinding it out. No surrender, no retreat, man. You can't give up if you don't quit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't quit, man, you can't lose. That's what I meant to say, man. You got to keep in it. You got to be in it to win it, man. I'm in it to win it, man. When I come, I'm showing up. I'm coming and showing up to be a champion. I want to be a winner. I don't want to be known as a loser or a bum. I don't want to be an average Joe in life, man. I want to be a success story. I want people to see me. When they see me up, they see me reaping the rewards and the blessings of my hard work and my efforts, my consistency and discipline. I want people to ask me how I did it, so then I can give them a piece of my mind, educate them and put them onto the game. It's not just enough once you win and you sitting high up on your throne to look down on people, man. You're supposed to look down on people and you're supposed to help somebody else, give them a hand up. That's why I do these videos, and I'm not by far, the most successful person in the world, rich, famous, none of that, man, but I'm doing good for myself. I'm proud of the strides and the progress I've made in my life, and other people see it first and foremost. Other people, I'm reading the comments and I try to respond to as many as I can. People telling me, what I'm doing is a good thing. That's all the motivation and encouragement I need to keep grinding, And if I can help somebody out any way I can with these videos, I'll do them every day. I won't stop. I'm locked in on the mission. Once I understand the assignment and I get it, I just become locked in. I lock myself away. I isolate myself, and so I can focus in on what needs to be done. Elevation in life requires separation. If y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale on my website. Shop with me on my website, man. Y'all got any comments, any input, any thoughts on this video? You got any ideas or topics for future videos y'all want me to do? Drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.